Integrating body, mind, and spirit, exploring the best of conventional and holistic care is our focus on today's edition of Better You Today. My name is Yetunde Jayola. Welcome on board. But before we continue, let's go on a short break. Oftentimes, we visit the hospitals for various reasons, either for malaria treatment or general routine checkup. One of the topics everybody is discussing in recent time is the integrative medicine to improve our health and general well-being. What exactly is integrative medicine? Come with me to have a chat with Dr. John Tor Agbedi.
These are two oxygen concentrators, and then you see we also have an oxygen tank. Oxygen is so key. If your body cannot use oxygen, that's the beginning of disease. Because no matter how much amount of oxygen you take, the most important thing, that oxygen must be delivered to the cell. The cell is the unit of life. So natural way of taking in oxygen. Then the second way is through what we call oxygen bath. Go ahead and sit on the chair and I'll explain what you're going to go through. The good news is that you're taking oxygen at a higher flow rate and higher concentration. I'm sure you've used a NASA cannula before. Okay, don't worry. Welcome to IM. You do. So this is it. Go ahead and put it in. But the beauty of it, you are using it when it is not an emergency. You are using it for awareness and disease prevention. So right now, Yetunde is taking oxygen through that cannula. She has decided to use what? Orange. And so that is the flow. And I'm telling you, for just 15 minutes on this, she has generated enough oxygen of high quality for her tissue perfusion to be delivered to her tissues and then her cells. Yetunde is not only just enjoying oxygen, but she's also enjoying what we call an infrared massage. So for 15 minutes you're done and you're good to go. This is what we call exercise with oxygen therapy. Yetunde would have burned enough calories as if she were running around for 1 hour. And because you are taking oxygen at a higher concentration and it saturates the body cells and tissues.
Wow, experience is the best teacher. And I can tell you, I have experienced it and it is worthwhile. The oxygen bath and the infrared massaging chair. Next on our lineup is a documentary on integrative medicine. Don't go anywhere, the program continues.
The concept of integrative medicine has come to stay in our society today. This is in keeping pace with what obtains in other climes such as Europe, America, and Asian countries like China, Japan, Korea, India, amongst others. The philosophy of integrative medicine embodies treating thousands of people with a range of approaches that quiet the mind, soothe the body, and restore the spirit. After a careful assessment and analysis of the concerns of the prospective client, Relevant therapies are suggested and built into an overall plan of care for such patients. These adopted approaches are evidence-based and have been carefully and painstakingly tested for their usefulness, efficacy, and safety. To achieve holistic fitness, wellness, and well-being, a selected range of services can be adopted and utilized by the healthcare provider. The healthcare profession may recommend acupuncture, aromatherapy, herb and supplement, exercise, activity or mindful movement, massage therapy, health and wellness coaching, lifestyle medicine consultation, stress management and resilience training, mind-body therapies,
Breathe in, raise your head up.
and nutrition consultation. Furthermore, the concept of integrative medicine is ever evolving. It is inquiry driven and open to new paradigms, harping on the maxim, good medicine is based on good science. An interdisciplinary collaboration is emphasized to create new models of health-oriented care. Of utmost importance to integrative medicine is an acknowledgement of biological variations among individuals and the need to treat case in isolation and not based on statistical averages. According to David Raquel, MD, and Andrew Well, MD, integrative medicine focuses on the least invasive, least toxic, and least costly methods to help facilitate health by integrating both allopathic and contemporary therapies. These therapies are recommended based on an understanding of the physical, emotional, psychological, and spiritual aspect of the individual.
Oftentimes, we visit the hospital for various reasons, either for treatment or general routine checkup. On one of my visits to the hospital, I had an encounter with some patients discussing integrative medicine. I was so thrilled and eager to learn more about this particular topic. What exactly is integrative medicine? Come with me, let's get informed together.
When you say integrate, what are you saying? You're bringing some aspects together. Integrate means bringing together. The World Health Organization, that is WHO, has recognizes the three arms of medicine that you and I have the freedom to assess ourselves to for our medical care. That is traditional medicine, or what we now call modern traditional medicine. Then you have what we call complementary and alternative medicine. Then you have orthodox or modern medicine. These three, they evolved over time, but traditional medicine had its place first in history before any of this came up. Medicine 1.0. The disease was caused by evil spirits. So you have all sorts of voodoos done to really attack or correct the evil spirit and this. Then we move to the second phase, where we call medicine 2.0. That is when we had the challenges of bacterial diseases, microbes that came up. You have some of these plagues. You heard about the Spanish plagues that came up. So, and that was with the advent of modern science where the microscope was discovered. Now, some intelligent guys also developed antibiotics that will kill these bacteria and were able to survive that period. That was the main challenge in infectious diseases. Then we came to what we call medicine 3.0. This is the current situation that we are today. Today, I am more likely, or one is more likely to die from any of these degenerative diseases than infectious diseases. We've taken care of tuberculosis and some of these bacterial diseases. However, because we have gone into the phase where it's more complicated with degenerative diseases, one is more likely to die from cancer, more likely to die heart attack, heart failure, diabetes, hypertension, or obesity. You can see that we have evolved to a point where the problem is a lot more complicated. You cannot just solve problem with just antibiotics, where you give to bacterial disease and you clear the bacteria. Diabetes is very, very complicated. Cancer is more so. It takes about 10 years for cancer to develop and manifest to a point of clinical manifestation. So a lot of things have gone wrong. Now WHO has said, given these complexities where we've evolved over time, let us all pull together these three aspects: traditional, complementary, alternative, and modern medicine, so that we can address this problem holistically. Now, when you address this problem holistically, that is integrative medicine. Where it is necessary, you apply the arm of modern traditional medicine. Where it's necessary, you apply the arm of complementary and alternative medicine. Where it's necessary, you can apply orthodox medicine. So, with this, we're able to achieve more results. Because be you anybody else, as far as you are a healthcare professional, your goal is the patient outcome. If traditional medicine is looking at getting you well, great. Use him when he is needed. If complementary and alternative medicine has its own goal to make the patient well, use him where and if necessary. Same is modern, medicine or orthodox medicine. Orthodox medicine or modern medicine, by training, it is designed for acute care, especially when you use pharmaceutical products. Pharmaceutical products act very fast. That intervention actually slows down the progression of disease. However, the business of health care is not only orthodox approach. You use orthodox to intervene the progression of the disease. Then you apply holistic approach. This side of the eye on my left is what we call wellness, or what we call health. And this side of the eye of this PC is what we call disease. Between health or wellness and disease, there is a separation. The only thing that connects them is the lifestyle. This is to say that when you embark on wrong lifestyle, the journey from wellness to disease is accelerated. You get to this disease point, faster. So we must do all things that we can first, so that we stay on wellness and preventive side. Disease is actually a process. It takes time. It's like going from Abuja to Lagos. If you are at the airport, it is easier for me to really reverse you back to Abuja. But if you have gone ahead and reached Ogbomoso or Ibadan or whatever stage you want to call it in terms of disease, stage 3 or stage 4, it takes more effort for me to bring you back to Abuja. When you're criticizing integrative medicine, it means you don't know what you're talking about. The traditional medicine that was practiced in those days, the guys were a little bit, not really, but they were really primitive. Things were not done fine. So going through the medical school, you were trained and shown to keep away from this because of obvious reasons. The efficacy of the product was not established. The dose of the product was not established, and the product was what the government would say it was not pharmacopically classified. But we have moved beyond that. Countries like China and India, traditional medicine, complementary and alternative medicine, and modern medicine are practiced hand in hand. In those climes, these people recognize and respect the strength of each of these arms, and they work together. So that is the bottom line. We're pulling these three arms of medicine together, demonstrating various aspects of integrative medicine and how it can be successfully intervened in arresting disease progression and even reversal. So there's no way you would have a T camp in the Ministry of Health. Nigeria had to respond to the WHO call that we should go in the direction of bringing these three aspects of medicine together. One of the largest bodies known as the West African College of Physicians have now adapted and incorporated integrative medicine as one of their specialties. And I'm happy that we also have the backing of the government, the federal government, that has seen the need to this based on the call by the WHO. Once the government gets to the point of understanding well and clarifying those dysfunctions, then they would be the one even to implement it. No one dies from old age. We die because as we age and as a result of our wrong lifestyle, we get disease. It is the disease that kills us. You look at that, it is called the vision and the fundamentals of disease. Biologically, we are supposed to live for 120 years. We go through the 3 scores of life. Each score is 40, 40, 40. But because of wrong lifestyle, we shorten this time. We die earlier. There are 3 key stakeholders to our health. That is one. Number one, God. God gives you life freely. Second person is you. And this is where we emphasize on lifestyle, how you take care of yourself. And the third person, the third shareholder, is health professionals. So use these 3 so that you can live a good quality of life and have a good lifespan with longevity. What we need is not more medications, but we need information, because knowledge is the best prescription. To be uninformed is to be deformed. To be informed is to be transformed.
Welcome back. And if you're just tuning in, you're watching Better You Today on NTA. Exercise is not just a physical activity. It is a powerful tool for holistic wellness with a lot of benefits. Let's see this.
Parents do. The house to keep them busy, right? And keep them working, keep them in motion. That way they can work for you always. So let's take the right hand over the shoulder, right? Stretching. Then come to 10 with the other one. Over your head. The left hand now over your head to the other side. Stretching your waist, stretching your hand, and every part of your body. Little stretch on the side. Now this time you must know that your heart started pumping. That means the blood is pumping. Your body is recognizing the fact that you have begun an exercise, that you want to do something to improve your body's performance and also impact brain health and mental ability and capability. So, this hand, you can fold them, push them forward. Push them forward. And then push them forward, push it side. Push, put all your energy in this hand and push your body forward. And 10, 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And from that side, come forward. So while motion, right? We're going to this side again. So you're pushing out. Push it again just the same way. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. What about taking it down? Like this, bring it down. Bring it down. And go count to 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down again to your feet. Good. Shake your hand, shake your hand, shake your leg, shake your hand, shake your hand. Okay. Now, taking the legs forward. Take them to the side. Okay, take them to the side. Side. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you're in the gym, of course, wear your trainers. But if you're at home in your environment and you can tread on well-trimmed grass, you know it's safe, you know, well-trimmed, well-watered, you know, around your environment, you can walk out in your barefoot. The emphasis, the benefits of your feet touching the ground on a daily basis for long periods cannot be overemphasized. Go do the research on the benefits. But of course, we'll share it as a health tip on this segment. So, it's been fun working out without a mat. Perhaps next time we'll try using a mat. Remember, go at your own pace and do not push yourself. It's not a race. Exercise is a lifestyle. Bye for now.
Exercise to feel good and not just to look good. Thank you for joining us on this journey into integrative medicine. Remember, true wellness is not just about physical activity. It is an harmonious balance between body, mind, and spirit. Explore, discover, and embrace the power of integrative medicine for a healthier and happier you. And remember, you can watch these and previous episodes of Better You Today on our YouTube page displayed on the screen. My name remains Yetunde Jayola. Bye for now.